Today we're going to talk about the 7 signs of a bed selfie. Hi, you're on the channel Life is Good. Subscribe to the channel to learn about new facts about human psychology and grow with us. Sexual selfishness is sometimes hard to see right away. But if you're not satisfied with your intimate life with your partner, it may be his behavior in sex is to blame. The main work is on you. Whether it's creating a romantic and intimate environment or oral sex. If you offer the latter more often than your partner and get nothing in return, that's the first sign that the man cares more about his own pleasure. He will lie there and wait until you offer or do it yourself. For his part, he will do for the most part only what he himself enjoys. You are not always satisfied with foreplay. The process of preparing for penetrative sex for men and women most often takes different amounts of time. We need the foreplay to last longer. And sometimes for girls it is the main course in an intimate relationship. So if the partner does not take into account your features and desires, and foreplay lasts as long as only he has enough, congratulations, you are faced with another sign of an egoist. You get a negative response to requests. The egoist does not like to adapt to someone's demands and desires, since they do not correspond to his plan. Therefore, if you asked your partner not to do something, or, conversely, to do it, and in response received ignoring or aggression, this is a pure manifestation of selfishness. After all, sex with a partner is an activity for two. Therefore, desires should be taken into account equally. The only way to solve such a situation is to ask your partner why he ignores your requests. And if he continues to behave in this way, think about whether this relationship is so dear to you. And are you always ready to compromise? You are often forced to do what you don't like. As we have already said, there can be no question of equality here. Therefore, the egoist will force you to oppose that only he likes, to some practices, etc. At the same time, your desire does not matter. If you don't like something, you will be manipulated or even taken by force. Therefore, such behavior can also be dangerous. And not only because he will develop a sense of shame, complexes, and fear of his own helplessness, but also because of possible physical consequences. You are pushed to have sex even when you don't want to. The concept of "the girl is not in the mood" for egoists does not exist. But the libido of all people is different. And it behaves differently at different times, too. Another thing is if you almost always refuse sex. This can also be called a manifestation of selfishness, only from your side. In this case, it is best to discuss the moment with a partner and, if you do not come to a decision, contact a specialist. Perhaps your libido is affected by stress or side effects from some pills. People are constantly apologizing and making excuses to you. For example, for not being able to bring you to orgasm or respond to oral caresses, because they are very tired or have to get up early tomorrow. If you hear apologies and excuses too often, then your partner is selfishly manipulating you. And this should not be tolerated. After all, if the partner continues to accept, without giving anything in return, you will begin to feel used and unsatisfied. He's not shy about comparing you to an ex or exes. And most often, not in your favor. It doesn't occur to him that you don't like it. If you say outright that you don't like it, he may say something like, "I just want us to have complete harmony." He's lying. What kind of harmony can there be with an egoist? If bed selfishness manifests itself in your couple constantly, most likely, this person does not give you understanding in other aspects of the relationship. And that's bad. Alas, many people do not realize the mental consequences of being with someone selfish. Or they turn a blind eye to it. But each of us deserves the best, or just good. Therefore, do not allow yourself to be used. And let everything be fair and mutual in sex with you too. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel to develop with us.